What we have here is the CDC report on obesity from 1985 to 2006. We'll be looking at where obesity was in 1985 and how it got to the 2006 level. Then, we'll give you our perspective on why it's gotten to where it is today and how this trend can be reversed. The darker colors on the map indicate a higher rate of obesity than lighter colors. In 1985, North Dakota, Wisconsin, Indiana, Ohio, Kentucky, West Virginia, Georgia, and South Carolina have the highest obesity rate, between 10 and 14%. The rest of the states are either below this number or no data was available. Let's move forward and stop at 1991. In 1991, a darker shade of blue was introduced because Louisiana, Mississippi, Michigan, and West Virginia are now hitting the 15 to 19% obesity mark. The rest are still below this number. From 1991 to 1997, more and more states go dark blue. The overall trend is pretty obvious. We'll stop at 1997 because, as you can see, CDC introduces yellow for Mississippi, Indiana, and Kentucky. This indicates obesity levels in these states hitting the 20 to 24% mark. So, more than a fifth of the population in these states hit obesity levels that year. From there, more and more states cross 20% and enter the 20 to 24% range, till we get to 2001, when Mississippi becomes the first state to go red, which indicates an obesity level of over 25%. Colorado is the only state left in the 10 to 14% range. Let's finish at 2006. Look at the number of red and yellow states. At least a fifth of the population in these states is obese, not just overweight. That would make it an even bigger number, but obese. The only blue states left are Colorado, Massachusetts, and Hawaii. And even in these states, the rate of obesity is between 15 to 19%. So, why has obesity gotten worse over the years? We believe the biggest reason why obesity has gotten worse is because of the answers offered to the problem over the years. Most weight loss solutions are basically one of two things. Number one, the unethical or unscientific solutions. Could obesity have something to do with that ridiculous low-carb theory? Not unless bread and potatoes were invented in the 90s. If you don't remember the 80s well enough, go back and ask someone who does. If there were potatoes and bread in the 80s, and before that, myth busted. And, once and for all, there is no secret pill or herb that helps you lose weight. Those are get-rich-quick schemes at the expense of your health and your money. The number two reason, the complicated answers. A lot of doctors and nutritionists will tell you to eat a certain percentage of proteins, carbohydrates, fats, and types of fats, etc. There's nothing wrong or unethical with this advice, nor do we have anything against doctors or nutritionists. The only problem is, these well-qualified, well-meaning individuals expect us to jump from this to this. It's like asking someone who's just started to learn English that the first 5 words we're teaching them are propinquity, crepitate, hortatory, longanimity, and necrius. It would be nice to learn these words, eventually, but you are probably not going to learn the language at all if you start with these words. Also, weight management doesn't necessarily mean ideal nutrition. Weight management is like going into a store and looking at the price tag. Some of the buying choices may be better than others, but the weight management goal is to remain within your budget, and that's it. The usual nutritional advice is like a detailed 30-page shopping rule book. Imagine being handed this rule book as you entered Walmart. Would they be getting your business again? And we believe that's the only way we can reverse this trend. Eat smarter, exercise more, quantify both, but do it in the simplest way possible. For foods, simply know the price, which, for weight management, can only be measured in one thing, calories, and try to go under your budget as many days as possible. For exercise, life's too short for 14.2 minutes of cardio, followed by 3 minutes of strength training, followed by 3/4 of a glass of water, and another 13.71 minutes of strength training, or some such calorie-burning optimization theory. Simply get some exercise and make it fun. Get your wife or husband into salsa dancing. Climb indoor rocks. Remember Eddie Gordo from Tekken 3? Learn to do the capoeira like him. Shoot hoops with a few friends. Or better yet, beat the daylights out of a punching bag. That's always great fun. You don't really have to wake up at 4 in the morning with Eye of the Tiger playing in the background and run for 3 hours in order to lose weight. You don't have to go on a cabbage and broccoli diet either. As is usually the case, the best answer to this problem is also the least complicated. This is Victor Locke for Zacking.com. Thank you very much for watching, and we hope this helped simplify weight management for you.